So, how's everybody feeling after yesterday's shakeout attempt? I want to hear from you guys because we obviously saw a big overreaction from the crypto market because of the Fed's stance moving forward. And if you guys have not checked out my video yesterday about that, you should definitely do so. But right now, we did exactly what we've done every market cycle. And why this is important is we know what follows here. And I want to have a discussion about this. We've actually hit some levels that we haven't seen since November 6th, which is important as well. And there's a very strong point that is kind of leading the way through this market cycle that I want to talk about. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So obviously ADA dropped yesterday along with everything else. Unfortunately, the Fed kind of caused a little bit of a stir in the crypto market. We saw bleeding from the stock market. We saw bleeding from the crypto market. I won't get too much into that in this video. You guys can check out my one from yesterday if you want to hear more about that. But obviously, ADA came down. It tapped the bottom of our trend. We bounced back up about 98 cents to $1 right now. Looking pretty good. Now, I'm sure there will be some people that step in and say, oh, yeah, every time you drop, you say it's bullish, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying a drop is bullish, but you remember how we keep talking about these buying events, right? These buying events. We need a buying event to stimulate this next move to the upside. And that may, in fact, be exactly what this was. Because, again, I want to reference what happened last market cycle. We got stagnant. We dealt with stagnancy. We were fighting trends. We saw drops in volume. And then we got a buying event, right? Something to spur excitement, something to spur accumulation. And exactly what happened during this most recent dip that we just experienced was accumulation. I saw a lot of people posting, yep, I bought more. We know that whales accumulate very heavily during these times. And then people end up, people end up getting left behind and they get stuck chasing their positions. That is what leads us to new highs. That is what brings in that FOMO from outside the space. And now this may have been the thing that we experienced last market cycle that sends us to new highs. All right. Now, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice or anything like that, but you guys can see this in the volume across the crypto market. When we look at the last few weeks here, you guys can see a pretty significant drop off in terms of volume. It actually started all the way back on December 5th. You guys can see the drop, right? And then we needed a buying event, a big drop in price, right? That was our shakeout. And you guys can see volume spurred up and that was the test. And nope, we just went back to kind of the same levels, kind of volume dropping again, stagnancy. And then guess what? We got up. We had a nice little spike on the 15th. And nope, we were slowly working our way back down on terms of volume. So here was our next buying event, our next shakeout attempt in the crypto market. This isn't surprising stuff at this point. Everything is very, very scripted. All right. The market makers will try to make the market do certain things. And that's exactly what we experienced because yesterday wasn't really that bad of news to cause a 10% drop in the crypto market. It made no sense, right? And that's why it was smart for people that were in fact accumulating. It was a day of opportunity. Now, that being said, what really is helping in general is now on the fear greed index, we have reached levels that we have not seen since November 6th. And why this is in fact important is speculative investors, what they tend to do is when the market is too overheated, when things are too exciting, when there's too much FOMO and positivity across the market, they tend to hold their money. They tend to just kind of be a little bit more patient in terms of actually aping in. And that's why we haven't really extended. It's because speculators have not been stepping in and help move prices further to the upside. So now that we hit some basically pre-government pre-new administration excitement, this opens up the door for a lot of possibilities. This opens up the door for the next leg in crypto. And in fact, when we look at something like ADA, for example, if we look at the 4-hour chart, you can see we're kind of hanging around this oversold range right there. Oops. When we look at the 1-hour chart, we're doing the same thing. We're kind of hanging around this oversold range. So we're actually in a very good spot for this next leg to begin. This may be the time where we start to see that the speculators step in and push prices higher. Now, what I will say is that BTC, despite its drop yesterday, showed all the strength in the world. Nice pop off of its 20-day moving average, its bull market support, right? Back above 100K. We're at about 102.3 right now. The market's kind of quiet. We haven't seen U.S. money wake up yet. We'll see what that looks like. It's currently 5:37 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll see what happens as the day goes on. But there has been a strong beacon of, we'll call it a strong beacon of light that has helped continue to push BTC higher and higher and higher. And that's institutional money. Even yesterday, with the shakeout in the market, there were some institutional investors that saw fear and decided to dump Grayscale, ARC21, Bitwise, Invesco. But look who just continues to buy and buy and buy and storm forward. And the reason why I continue to talk about institutional money is it's the big difference from last cycle to this one. It's the big reason why BTC set an early all-time high. It's the big reason that BTC is way higher than it should be right now. Because guess what? Despite all this, they added $359 million worth of BTC yesterday. Even on the Ethereum side, we had a very, very small day, 2.45 million. And this is because BlackRock did the buying. Grayscale dumped, and Bitwise dumped, and Grayscale added $81 million. So they continue to push forward. We've now hit the longest stretch of institutional adding days ever. All right. And this is all made possible because BlackRock just decides to continue adding and adding and adding to their positions. They now have accumulated $56.09 billion worth of BTC. That's a lot. So, excuse me, they're one of the largest holders of BTC in the world. All right. Well, you guys get it, right? They just continue to buy and buy and buy. And it's the reason why we're not seeing these big pullbacks in the market. And this is a very strong sign because, again, if we continue to see the confidence from Grayscale, or not from Grayscale, from BlackRock, I'm losing my train of thought, guys, then it is a positive sign for those outside the space because of what price is doing. All right. Hopefully that makes sense for people. Now, that being said, there's obviously a few things going on right now. We know that they're basically trying to wreck things for the incoming administration. If you guys haven't been able to tell, it's again all scripted. It's a facade. Don't fall for this because again, they tried to just ram through a 1,500-page spending bill last minute to try to avoid the government shutdown, right? Adding all in this extra crap, raises for Congress. Then we also have seen Jerome Powell's more more tempered stance moving forward into next year. And they have cited, what the new policies might bring. We know that obviously they've moved around a lot of this BTC that is supposed to go towards the Bitcoin reserves that will be coming. I mean, it's all kind of a joke. All right. Because none of this is going to slow down adoption. None of this is going to slow down the path of the crypto market. In fact, we're getting set for the biggest boom ever. And guess what? ADA, because of being a US based crypto, because of the developments that have happened within Cardano, it's well prepared for the future. So we just got to be patient. We got to let this shakeout finish. And in fact, this may become the thing that sends us higher to the upside. So have a great day. Share your love below. Let me know your thoughts. Did you accumulate yesterday or did you cower in fear? Have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.